first in today, should we? We got stuff to do. We got stuff to do. Let's see who's going to be first in today. I got there. I had something rusting on my control back there. Well, I got a few things. I did get a few things today. I got a bag from Chris Martin. Sells pay dirt, gold panning community. You might want to look him up. Anyway, he had a couple of bags of pay dirt left over. He's trying to sell, so I bought them. Not big bags, just quarter gram bags, but we're going to open that up. And I found a food that Pfeiffer likes, and it might be good for her knee joint. She has a bad knee in the back. Her hips are okay. She just have a bad knee in the back. And she is 11 years old or so she's getting that way, but she's over there taking a nap on the carpet. And we didn't get up until 11 o'clock today. So, but I ordered some food off the internet, just advertisement, and I got it in the mail. We tried it, and by God, she likes that food. Now, you can't give her too much to start with because it's real beef. Let me get it. While we're sitting here. Yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it. The bag crinkles, so she looks at me like, hey, am I getting a treat? No, you're not getting a treat. Here. This is the dog food that I bought off the internet. See that? And if you can't read it, it says 95% premium animal sourced ingredients. 0 fillers, artificial preservatives, or added grain. Zero fillers, 0 artificial preservatives, or 0 added grain. Now, just a 1 pound bag cost me $20, but I thought I would try it to see if it would help her joint. And after we do a bag of this, we'll see. But this is just this one's all beef, premium beef. But they got chicken, they got turkey, they got fish, they got other ones. But I decided to get the beef first because dogs are wolves, descended from wolves. What did they eat mostly? Buffalo or reindeer or deer or whatever. So they ate protein, mostly protein. And they would snack a little bit on berries. They would snack a little bit on wild plants. Not very much, but mostly protein. So it does say to take her gradually into the full eating experience. But I put a half a cup, I think, maybe half cup, 3/4 of a cup of this food, mixed water with it. So that nice little gravy, everything. This is freeze dried, so you have to kind of reconstitute it. You don't have to, but you can reconstitute it, make kind of like a little gravy, depending on how much water you put in it. But it says like 50-1, so maybe a quarter water or half water to one of these. Say cup of food to a half cup of water or a quarter cup of water, just so you got a little gravy. And I poured it on a regular food. She had probably 2 cups of regular food in there, and I mixed it in. She ate the whole fucking thing. I mean, she cleaned it up. And before, she wouldn't even touch that regular food. It had been sitting out there for last night and today. She doesn't even touch that regular food. I mix this in with it, just that half a cup with a little gravy that it made into that food, and she fucking ate the whole thing. So there it is, man. You guys can do what you want, but I think that's pretty good food. Now, if it helps her joint, it's worth it. Okay. We got something on Amazon in the mail today. What did we get? Well, we got the coupler for my hydraulic attachment to my wood splitter. So I got my coupler. I will open it up so you guys know what a coupler is. It's just what it says. It couples the gas motor to the hydraulic pump because they both got individually. They got shafts that are different sizes. So generally, the motor had an inch shaft on, and the pump's got a half-inch shaft. So you got a couple, and you have to. Come on, open up, you little. Yeah, they taped that box up pretty good. Yeah. They had to get out the Angry Warrior tackle box package opening tool there, but all right, let's put this down here. Just like that. All right, there's a coupler. Here's the instructions. Okay, you see the little stars in the middle? Those are the shock absorbers, basically, is what they are. Because they can couple metal to metal if they wanted to. But that won't do. So what you have is you have that size of shaft on your motor. You have that size of shaft on your pump. And what do they got right in the middle? What is that? Because both of those are toothed. Look at that. See? You got a tooth right there. They could make those teeth a little bigger if they wanted to. But see, they can make the teeth a little bit bigger on the motor side. So they could go together like that. So all you have to do is just make the teeth a little bit bigger and they'll fit together. You don't need anything in there. But what you have is this little plastic thing right here. It's plastic. It's plastic, real tough plastic. And what that does is that's a shock absorber. When you start the motor right away, you don't want that thing jamming on the hydraulic pump. So they put this little shock absorber in there. So when you put it together, that goes in there like that. Oh, come on, get in there. Oh, we're going to have to do it the other way around then, maybe. I don't know. And that'll slip in there like that. Come on, get in there. You little bitch. There we go, just like that. And then it's got set screws here for on the pump. Set screw there. Should have two of them, but it's only got one. And this one's got a keyway. Some don't have keyways. And then you got a keyway on this shaft on your gas motor, and there's a set screw for that. And you'd like to use blue Loctite on those set screws because this is spinning very, very fast. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Good morning. What's a tube? Yeah. This is a coupler from my gas motor to my hydraulic pump on my wood splitter. And see, they have that, they got a shock absorber in the middle. See, they can make this. They can make this and couple it directly to each other, but because there's a shock when you start the motor to the pump, they put this plastic piece in there. And that takes up the shock of starting the motor to the pump. And if your pump goes bad, that will drag and that will protect your gas motor, which is what happened to mine. Now, I don't know if that coupler is still good on mine, but I'm not going to take the chance. I'm going to replace the, I needed this side of the coupler because what it did was it when the hydraulic pump seized up, it just come right across that and sheared off this set screw and the little key there. So yeah, I had to get this this coupler here. I had to get the middle part, that coupler in there between the two. The one on the motor is still good, so I got an extra one for that. But yeah, go ahead and try and order them separately sometime. Doesn't work. And see, they have all kinds of different star parts are in the middle. It just depends on your dimensions and application, whatever. But yeah. Actually, I think this one might even be too small for my motor. But we'll see. We'll take it out there and we'll take a check. But I don't have the pump yet. I don't have the hydraulic pump, so we'll see when that comes in. It's a fun game fixing stuff. Fun game fixing stuff. All right, let's see. Where is it? Oh, hey, Cumulus, how are you, buddy? Yeah, that's what we got. You call them Lovejoy connectors. I just call them couplers, but a weird one, huh? Well, they make them. They make them all sizes. I took that piece out of here. I don't know if I can get it out of there now. Yeah, I can get it out of there. Hold up a second. They make them for just about every application. So they make them for just about every application. They call it L-jaw coupling interchange. That's Autogears. There's all kinds of companies that make these. Yeah, it's a thing. But I don't think I needed couplers like this except for my wood splitters, I think. I got two wood splitters. I got one that I bought at a big box store. So it's a Speco. What is that? 32 tonner or whatever. It's one that operates horizontally, and then you can pull a pin and flip it so it's vertical. And then if the piece to split is too big to actually lift, you can roll it over, set it up, and split it on the ground like that. So I got that one, and I got one that was had two hoses on it, was operated off live hydraulics on a tractor. So a tractor had to be running, and the control of those ports had to be open, and then you had the control on the splitter that would operate that. Well, I didn't want to do that. Yep. You get different rubbers, non-rubbers, yeah, and they do different things for different applications. That is correct. Um, this is what I need for the splitter, though. Anyway, I went to Harbor Freight. I got a motor, gas motor, because they were cheap. I mean, they have good gas motors, and they are fairly cheap. I bought one, and I welded plate on side of the I-beam and braces and stuff, someplace to mount the motor. Okay, so we mounted the motor, and then you just have this and the hydraulic pump on the output. You don't have to brace that anyhow, because it's bolted on. And then the hydraulic control had to be replaced. And I had a tank, but I didn't have enough volume in the tank for the hydraulic. So I had a guy weld an extra half a tank again on. And that gave us enough volume. And I mounted that on the opposite side and ran the hoses, and away we went. She's a good splitter. But from 2012, 2013 to now, 2013 to now. So that lasted, 10 years? The pump lasted 10 years. So, no, lasted 13 years. The pump lasted 13 years, and then finally seized up. So I had to get a new pump. But I thought it was pretty good. I split a lot of wood with that thing. So it was worth the conversion. What it cost me, all of a couple $100 to convert it over from live hydraulics to standalone. Now you can take it and tow it anywhere you want, because it's got 15-inch tires, regular tires on it. It doesn't have a ball hitch. It has a pin hitch. So all I have to do is convert that over to a ball hitch. And I don't need lights on it because it's a farm instrument. And you're not going to tow it that far anyway. And you can take it to wherever you're cutting wood and split it over there. I could do that with my Speco, but the Speco's got little 15-inch tires on. It goes down the road, but I wouldn't take it very far. The other one with the road tires on, what are they, 15s, 16s, 15s or 16s? That they'll go down the road, so I'm not worried about them. What's the weird one for custom motor conversion? Huh. I almost like to hear about that. But yeah, I got that. And I thought I would explain that today. I want to wait till a little different, more people, not different, but more people come in to the chat, because I told people I was on Durbin yesterday and made an announcement, and they said, just wait, do it again some other time. So I did. I said I would make an announcement today. But I have a guy that works for a plumbing and heating company that I do business with. And actually the owner is a friend of mine. Went to school with him. So I've known this old guy for a long, long time. He's 80 something years old now. And he called me up. He had been talking to my brother. And then my brother mentioned something about silver. And he said, well, I got silver I want to sell. He said, I'm 88 or whatever. I've been saving this all of my adult life. He said, I wanted to get rid of it. So he called me yesterday on my house phone, because that was the only phone number that my brother knew. So it couldn't have been my two younger brothers. Oh, they all have my cell phone number. I don't know what the fuck. But anyway, he called me on the house phone, and I talked to him for a long time. He has like $4,000 face value bags of 90% silver that he's looking to sell. $1,000 face value bags of 90% silver and 3,000 ounce bars. Would anybody be interested? Hey, Tarragonsu, what's up? Hey, JJ. Yeah, I went to CoinQuesters too. I looked at the spreadsheet, what they had, and it wasn't anything there I wanted. So I did not. Let me see. I got to go back up here for a second. Ignition switches went out on a 316JD the other day. I'm thinking that's a long tractor. So now it has a push button starter. Still I get the ordering switch. Okay. Why do you want to change it back? I would rather have the push starter than the key start, but maybe you don't have the connections for the other stuff. I don't know. Because usually everything, all the safety switches go to the key start or to the relay, starter relay. It won't allow it to work unless there's pressure in the seat, the blades off, parking brake on, that kind of shit. All those safety switches are attached to either the starter switch or the relay. But that's fun. Yeah, I went over to CoinQuesters too, and oh, hi, Rick. Well, I wish you would stay because if you look, I got some Canadian stuff over here I wanted to go through. I got just tons of it. This is just one box here. These are a series of coins that are just not complete. And so I was just gonna do some opening and showing. But that's okay. That's okay. You got stuff to do, go do it. I don't want to keep anybody from getting work done, that's for sure. And then I got this set of songbirds I wanted to show Fervid because he was going to get me the one coin that is missing out of this. Where's this other stuff at? Yeah, there's some stuff down here. Yeah, I got some stuff down here too. Yeah, I had some stuff down here too. Incomplete sets. That's what this is. Incomplete sets. So we'll get some of this stuff out of here. We'll go over this one piece at a time. And while we're doing that, we'll look at the book to see what pieces are missing. That's what I want to do. Now, back to my announcement. This old guy's got $4,000 face value bags at 90%. I think you got 3,000 or 4,000 ounce bars. I think he said 1,000 ounce. He didn't say 100 ounce. He said 1,000 ounce bars, which he's been accumulating silver his whole life. He used to go to the bank when he got his paycheck. Whatever he was going to put into savings, he would take in 90% silver, and it's all like 63 on down. I don't think there's any 64 in there. It's all 63 and older. And he was looking to get rid of it. And I cannot afford to take that much silver. I mean, I could, but I would have to do some finagling with my IRA, and I'm not going to do that. As far as cash on hand to buy that much silver, I don't have it. I told him that it would be better if we sorted it out dimes, quarters, halves into face value, dollar or ounce bags or dollar face value bags and sell them on the internet. He doesn't want to do that. Doesn't want to take the time. Doesn't want to do that. He just wants to sell it as a chunk. So I gave him the number to to the coin dealer, the LCS that I use up in Rochester. And he asked me questions about him. Is he a good guy? Does he treat you fairly? Blah, blah, blah. I said, I don't know about silver. I've never sold silver to him. I've only sold him gold. And he has treated me very fairly with the gold. So his dad was in the 1st Infantry Division, and so was I. And he had his big red 1 patch pinned up on his corkboard. I said, would you like to have, because his dad's dead now, I said, would you like to have a big red 1 patch that is actually black? They camouflaged the big red one during the first Gulf War. And I think that's probably the only time they did that. I'd have to look that up, but I have a couple of them. And so I said, would you like to have one to put next to your big red one? And he said, yeah. So he treats me very fairly. And it might be because I was in the same unit as his dad. It might be other reasons. I don't know. But he said he'd like to go up there someday. I said, well, that much silver, I would call him and make an appointment so there's no one else in there that day. So he can just shut the shop and we can go in there and you can look at your stuff. I said, you're going up on Saturday. I will go with you. Not a problem. I'd like to go up and see him. I got some stuff I'd like to sell. So he said, yeah, I'll get a hold of him. I'll let you know. Okay. So if anybody's looking for $1,000 face value of 90% silver, I know a guy who's got some. You're going to have to pay shipping, though. We'll have to do freight with FedEx or something. Let's go down here. Yeah, all safety switch been disabled. Yep. I figured you kind of like this Canadian stuff, Rick, but yeah, this one wouldn't start. And my daughter said, well, we kind of thought it was a starter. Well, I went back to the starter and I just took a pliers and tested it. It spun right over. So it wasn't the starter. So, well, let's try some of your safety switches. So I went to click her blade engage switch and it fell apart. It just fell apart. So I ordered one of those and I put that on and then I tried to start everything and all I got was a click. Relay. So I tested all the safety switches. I got a new blade engage switch. I tested the seat switch. I had the parking brake on. Now it could be that brake, or it could be that switch. I didn't test that one. I will. But I ordered another relay, starter relay, because I believe that's what it is. If it ain't that, and I test the parking brake switch, then the only thing it can be is the ignition switch. That's the only thing it can be. Unless there's a break in wire someplace. But with that click, that tells me there's no break in wire. It's probably that relay. So that's ordered and it's coming. So I'm working on 2 things at once. Well, that mower also, it had a piece of plastic. It was an Ariens Coronet 5, something like that, Coronet 6, Coronet 9. And when you lift the seat up to access the motor, there's a big piece of orange plastic that came up with it. And that plastic was just shot to hell. I told my daughter I wouldn't buy the damn thing when she bought it, but she bought it anyway. Okay. So that piece of plastic I took off, completely took off, and it fell apart. It just fell fucking apart. So what I did was took grinders where every switch was mounted in the plastic, and the fast, slow, the throttle was mounted in the plastic. I took it off, cut it out, remounted it on the sides of the seat. So now the back end of the motor and the back end of the mower is open, but that's where the trunk is. There's a storage place back there, and that's where the starter is also. The battery is up underneath the seat, ahead of the motor. I remounted that because the guy had, when he fixed this mower, he had the battery sitting in the back. And he had cables cobbled together and taped, running to the battery. So instead of putting it where it's supposed to be, he just cobbled something up and put it together. I told my daughter, don't buy it. She bought it anyway. So now we got to fix it. So I'm fixing it. But I bought her another mower. It's a snapper. And it's good. It's missing one little shield on the motor, but it runs. It's fine. Bought it for $100. So, and she paid $300 for that piece of shit. Tried jumping a solenoid? No, I didn't. But I know the solenoid is bad. It is. It just is. That starter, you call it solenoid. It's a relay, but I'm pretty sure that's it. When I get it, I'll put it on, and we'll see. We'll see if we got a more. I had to put 2 tubes in the back tires because both of those are sun checked and leaking air out the side cracks. So I put tubes in them because the tire tread's still good. Front tires are holding air. So when I get it running, I will raise the front end up, crawl underneath, take a look at the blade, clean it, sharpen the blade if it needs it, and I'll just put it up for sale. Hey, AG, how are you, buddy? Okay, we got a bag here from this is Chris Martin, and he sells pay dirt. He had a couple of quarter-gram bags of pay dirt he was trying to get rid of. I think Bob at B&B still has a half-gram bag. If he still got it, I'm going to buy it. But I got some bags here, and we're going to open this up. Let's see what these bags look like. Chris Martin is troubled one, if you didn't know. So we're going to open this up. I've had a couple of troubled one bags I panned out on live stream before. His bags are pretty good. So I ordered them. I got them. I can afford the quarter-gram bag, so that's what I got. Let's go down here. All right, we got that right there. Let's open this up. Yeah, got to cut a corner. Just cut a corner, put it in, and that way you can use these all over again if you want to use paper bags. I don't particularly like using paper bags, but because you got to double bag everything. I should probably do that anyway, but yeah. Then he puts it in this, and it's in a USPS mailer, and I think they're free until you actually mail them. And so this bag I can use over again, but I don't. I use them for insulation and packaging and other stuff. And there we go. We got a couple of Trouble One bags, and a triple bag. Oh, look at that! I got a little pan in there too. Another little pan for gemstones and such. This one's black. I got brown ones. I got white ones. I got green ones. I got a black one. Huh. These are cool little pans to put gemstones and if you got nuggets, you can put nuggets in there too. But I never have nuggets. Anyway, these are handy little pans. You know, I would like to try and pan out some dirt in this once and just see if these things work for actually panning dirt. Because they got ridges. They got ridges right there, so you would think they would work. They might. I don't know. I like to try them. I like to experiment with that. But other than that, they're good. They are good for putting your gemstones and that kind of stuff in. Your largest nugget is 3/4 of a gram. Holy shit. I'll have to bring some nuggets in. I got some nuggets, but I don't think I got 3/4 of a gram. Holy crap, man. Now, there's a 9 Finger Mining, and I have I have panned off some 9-finger mining bags. Creed is real good. I like his bags. They're dirty. He's got stuff in them that you will like. So yeah, this dirt comes from Alaska. So if I don't think I've ever had any dirt from Alaska that wasn't dirty, but there's gold in it. Creed's good. I like him. Oh, and then we got Triple A's. And I don't know if he makes bags, but he is a gold prospector. I don't know if he makes pay dirt bags. I'm going to have to ask him someday. But yeah, I got him on YouTube and Facebook and all that shit. Good guy. Good guy. And then what do we got here? Oh, Dina. I don't have one of hers. A Dina Little Hale sticker. If you guys are, you cross over to the panning community, gold panning community, Dina's one of those that's there all the time. She's got a great YouTube channel too. You see this down here? Yeah, she does a lot of that. I don't know where Dina is from. I'm assuming someplace like Maine, Alaska, Canada, somewhere like that. Yes, he does. Okay, well, I might have to order some sometime. Hey, 949, how are you doing, buddy? $9.49. I think. Hold up a second. I think maybe I won one of your poker chips. Hold up a second. I gotta go up here. I gotta go up here to my towers. I won one of these. I think it was on Durbin's. Might have been. And I might have a sticker from you in, I have to look at my sticker book, but that's in the other room. I have to look. But I think I got one. And here we got a TO sticker. Now, this is a different one than what I got previously. This is a different sticker. I like that with his cat on there, though. I like that. That's neat. All right. We got some stickers. Maybe I have to bring my sticker book out here. Holy crap. I might do that too yet. And there we got 2 bags of dirt. I like the bags, though. I like the bags. These bags can be reused for stuff, too. Look at that dirt. Now, there's something right there, a big, if you look at it, a big rock right there. I don't know what that is, but see if I can isolate that up there. There, look at that. You can't see it as well as I can see it, but there's a big rock in there, and I don't know what that is. Also, there's another rock right here. Kind of interesting looker. White and gray. I don't know what that one is either. I take them out and look at them, but I don't want to open the bags up before I get them out to my panning station. But that's all I found in there. Now I'm looking at this. It doesn't look like a whole lot of black sand. There's some, but not a whole lot. This looks like more. Well, there's black sand in there. Looks more like float sand, but most of these guys add gold to pay dirt anyway. It's not wild pay dirt if you know the community. There is some, there's a rock right there too. I don't know what that one is. It almost looks like a piece of granite, but looks like a chocolate chip. That's what it's shaped like. I'll have to take them out of there when I open them up in my panning station. Bring them in and show them. There's another rock right there. I don't know what it is. That looks like road gravel. That one. You guys can't see it because of the light, but that one looks like road gravel. But it could be a piece of quartz. Yeah, that's what it is. Piece of quartz. Oh, a piece of white quartz. No gold in there. No gold in there. But yep, that's what we got. 2 bags of dirt. So it should be a half grand total. That'll be good. And I do have to contact Bob at B&B Pay Dirt to see if he actually got that one bag that he was trying to sell, if he got that gone or not. If not, I'll probably buy that bag. That's kind of a nice little thing to have when you're not doing coins. You can be doing all right, I can do that. I know, AG. It's and it's only been in the last 6 months that he's been doing chips and stickers. You know, it used to be before that he was doing pucks, and I actually won 2 pucks, and I had one gifted to me. Somebody told me to quit whining because I hadn't won one, so they just said send it to Goomba, and I'll quit whining. I got one. That was my first one, and then I won a couple after that. So, all right, there we go. That's good. I like that. Glad I got another little pan in there. Well, let's take a look at this. I have some, and I told Fervent to get me one of these because one of these in the set does not have a COA, and I wanted the COA with it. So we'll just he's going to get me another one. I'll pay for it, and these are the Colorful Songbirds of Canada series. Maybe I should take these out. The Colorful Songbirds of Canada series. I have 4 of the 5, and I wanted to complete the set. And he said he could get one for me. So I said, okay, go ahead. And see, they come in flips, but they all had the COAs with them. That's a violet green swallow. You know, I hate opening and reopening bags, but it does protect them. I put everything in bags. There's the cardinal. And you can tell they're the original when they come in that container. See, this one's not in the original container, but this one is. That one's just in a flip. Colorful Songbirds of Canada, the Northern Cardinal. Okay, so we got those 2. Then we got this one. And this one, I don't know if it's in its original packaging. Yes, it is. It's in its original packaging. This one is the, quit with the light, the Baltimore Oriole. And it does have the COA in there. And then I got this one right here. And this is something Northern Warbler. And I'm sure There it is right there. Nice bird, nice coin, but don't have a COA with it. And I told Fervid I wanted a COA with it, so he's just going to buy the coin with the COA, and then we'll just use this one for trading material. But then, what do I have? 1, 2, 3. The one I'm missing is the Blue Jay, I believe. But let's hold up a second. Now, while we're sitting here, we're going to look these up. Right? We're going to have to look these up a little bit. We'll have to go like that. All right. Let's look at these. These are a $10 coin. So that's what we're going to. Because this is how this is put together. It goes from smallest denomination to largest denomination. Once you get to the denomination, $10 coin, then it goes from oldest to newest. And these are 2015s. This is a 2015 page right here. Look at that, how I did that. There it is right there. Colorful Songbirds of Canada. You see the series? There's 4 of them, and then the one I was missing is the Blue Jay. So I got 4 of them here, right? And we're going to reorder this one, which we did. And the one that I am missing is right there in the middle, the Blue Jay. And he ordered that one for me. So this set will be complete when those come. But the one thing about that warbler right here is it comes with a clamshell. So I'll take it out of the clamshell and we'll use the clamshell for something else. But if you look up there where it says silver content, right there, 15.87 grams, so half of a troy ounce. These are 50-cent coins, that size, like a 50-cent piece. That's what size they are. Oreo coins looking better than the baseball team. So Fervid's getting me those. He's getting me some Newfoundland coins, the ones that I'm missing. And what else is he getting me? Something else. I can't. Oh, large pennies. The large pennies that I'm missing. I'm missing like 10 large pennies. And so he found them all at his dealers up in Canada. So that's what he's doing. He's going to buy them for me, and then I'm going to pay him for them. Usually I just trade him in silver, but all right. Now what we got to do, we have a bunch of coins here that should be part of a series, but I've only got 1 or 2 coins of each one. Hey, AZ. How about this one? See that? It's how it flaps its wings. Kind of neat. That's just on the box. And usually it says on the box what this is, but it doesn't. So we have to look in here. Comes in a nice clamshell. Let's take this COA out of here. And we'll take the coin out and take a look at it. Wow. It's a nice butterfly. I thought it was pretty. That's why I bought it. But when I buy these coins, I don't realize that they're part of a series. So then I have to collect the series. You know how that goes, you guys. Don't you? You know how that is. Okay, it's a 2013 $20 coin. So let's put that right here. And let's just look at this COA. My guess is this part of a series, but Well, there's 10,000 made, and this is number 5,000 whatever, 57, 53. But what does the coin say, actually? About the coin, about the coin, about the coin, the coin. 4.9's fine. 28.2 grams, yeah. Just shy of an ounce. Depicts a Canadian tiger swallowtail resting on an engraved dandelion. Okay, well, that doesn't tell me if it's a if it's a series or not. So then, what we'll do is go to the book. And that's why I bought this book. Exactly why I bought this book. Let's see, we need $20 coins right there, 2013. It's 2016 to 2023, 2016, 2014. There's all kinds of sets. There's just all kinds of them. 2012, 2013. Let's see, 2013. Let's see if I can find it in here. I got to clean my glasses too. Oh, man, I can't see shit. I got dog drool all over them. You know how pit bulls like to use their nose for just about everything? They bump stuff like a hog does. Just bump stuff. And when you get them in your face, they like to snort. So you get shit all over your glasses. I don't know what it is about pit bulls, but they like to snort. All right. Oh, shit. It still got shit on it. Good Lord. Sometimes you have to lick it just to get the slop off it. I'm hoping that's going to do it. Well, better than it was, but it's still got shit on it. 2013. 2013. Let me see if I can find that butterfly. 13. There it is. Yeah, it's part of the set. I'm missing 2 of them out of there, so they'll be the next ones I get probably. I'm missing the red spotted purple and the giant sulfur. And the sulfurs are what I call cabbage butterflies because they're always in the garden around and stuff. But they are also, let me see, composition is 4.9's fine. And then the 2013, 2014 is 28.2 grams. Then they got one in 2015, which is 31.83 grams. So one's bigger than the other two. Case, maroon clam style case, black flocked insert, encapsulated coin, COA, custom box, blah, blah, blah. That's what I like. All right, so I'm missing 2 out of here. Now that one looks like it's a bigger one, but it's a 2013, so let's go to the coin again. 28.2 grams, so this is one of the smaller ones, and the 14 would be a smaller one. I'll bet the 15 is the bigger one. But that's that one. That's a set I got to get. I got to finish. And I'm sure I got more than just what's up here on the table, but I haven't gone through them and looked. Let's take this one. This one's got a slip, black slip, and a maroon case. This one is the Vignettes of Royalty series, and it says series. This is King George VI. So we're going to have King Edward. We're going to have Queen Victoria. We're going to have Queen Elizabeth. I'm just thinking. George VI. George VI was supposed to be a temporary king. He wasn't supposed to be king for that long, but he ended up being king for like 6 years, I think. They thought he was too young. This is that number right there. 10,000 of these made also. And this COA is real simple. 30 grams. This is 925 though, if you notice right up here. Oh, shit. Look at that. See, it's 925. And it's 30 grams. So let's take a look in the book. This is 2009. What was this? $15. So we go back to the $15 coins, which seems to be that there's not a whole lot of them compared to the other ones. What year was that? 2009. Okay. $15 goes back to what? 92? Yeah, it goes back to 92. So if a guy wanted to, you could collect all of the $15 coins, all the $20 coins, all the $10 coins. You could go like that if you wanted to. But 2009. Come on, you. Yeah, we're getting closer. There we go, I think. That's 2011. 2008, 2009. You don't see him right there. Here. Vignettes of Royalty. So who do we got? Queen Victoria, King Edward VII, King George V, King George VI, and Queen Elizabeth II. I told you we'd have Victoria and Elizabeth, and we'd have Edward. I just forgot George. So there's 4 in that set I'm missing. And if you notice down here, what it says about them all, it says there's quantity sold and issue price and all that good stuff. But they are 925 silver over on that left-hand column and 27.75 grams. So 0.89 troy ounces. All right, so there's another one set that I don't have complete. Well, let's start looking. How about this one? The Common Loon, Beauty and Grace. That's a 2018 $10 coin. Look at that coin. And that's beauty, man. That's a nice coin. But let's look. $10 coin. Yeah, passed it. Went to $5 right off the bat. $5 and $10. $10 coin. 2012. All kinds of series, man. All kinds of them. And then they'll have series 1 or series 2 of the same coin. (2012 to 2020). Where is that Common Loon? That's 2011. So we got to be in here someplace. Oh, now we're in 2013, so I'm missing this one. That's a $10 coin. Oh, it's 2018. I'm sorry, I'm looking in the wrong damn. 15. I misread that. Yeah, 17. There it is. I think it is. 2018. Oh, this one might be this one's just a standalone here. No series on this one. Right up there top. That's 4.9 fine. It's 23.17 grams, so 3/4 of an ounce. That's a standalone. I got lucky. I got lucky. I don't have a box for this one either, so that's a standalone. I'm going to put that in this box over here. Oh, that's great. Now, we're going to get into a couple of, well, let's do this one first because this one's holographic, I think. Is this one the holographic one? Weather phenomenon, fire sky. Ooh, that one's stuck way in there. Oh, comes out just like that. That one. I thought this one was holographic, but maybe it isn't. Maybe this isn't the one. Where is my UV light? Oh shit. I got that out in out of my panning station. I don't know if this one's a glow in the dark or not. This one is, let's see. Just take a look. The coin. 31.39 grams. So it's an ounce. It says it's by artist Tony Bianco, combines innovative light technologies to augment this depiction of a spectacular sunset over a tranquil lake setting. So I think this one is glow in the dark. But let's look it up. $20, 2017 $20. Back to $20. 2017. Go right there. 2014, 2016. We're getting close. 2014 to 2017. I do want to get that 2017 beaver. I don't know if I got that one or not. 2015. 2015. Come on, where you at? There we are. The top row, you see them? I got Fiery Sky right here. So I missed 1, 2, 3 of the other ones. So I'm missing the Summer Storm, the Winter Freeze, and the Radiant Rainbow. I have seen the Radiant Rainbow, and I have seen the Summer Storm. I don't think I've seen the Winter Freeze. Might have. $31.39 grams, so 1.01 ounce. 4.9's fine. Yep, missing a set there. Now I didn't have a box for this, so just have to put that over here. And I don't really care about the boxes, but if they came in a clamshell, I'd like to see them in a clamshell. Here's one of the last ones I think I got. This Eagle, $20 2014 Eagle with taking the fish out of the lake. Look at that. Pine trees in the background. Little island. If you've ever fished up north, that's what it looks like. So what are we looking at? And that one doesn't have a COA with it. So it kind of pisses me off when people take the COAs out and then forget to put them back in when they sell the coin. See, no COA. Should be one there, but there isn't. 2014, and this is what? $20? Yep, 2014, $20. So I'm in $20. Let's go back to 2014 then. 2014, 2015, $20. That's the Eagle taking, let me see, 2014, 2017, 2014, 2015. I don't know how come they separate them like that, but they do. Okay, it's not that, so it's not that, not that. Not on that side. Okay, now we're at 2014, 2015. Come on, where you at? How come I lost it? They lost it. Okay, here we are, 2017 again. What was this one? The 2014. That's why. 2014. I don't think that this was a standalone. I don't think that this one's a standalone. Let me see. 2014. Come on. Where you at? Yep, there we go. Missing 2 out of that one. Down there at the bottom. I've got the bald eagle with fish, but there's a perched eagle, selectively gold-plated, and then there's the soaring bald eagle. So I'm missing 2 there. But if you notice, they're 4.9's fine. They're 31.83 grams, 1.01 troy ounces. But look at maroon style case, black flocked insert, encapsulated coin with COA. You see what's missing? COA. So that pisses me off. So I'm missing 2 there. Okay. That goes over here with a set of stuff I'm missing. Here's a nice one. I like this one a lot. The 2018 $20 coin, Canadian Honors. The Star of Military Valor, which is kind of like our Medal of Honor. 2018 $20. I gotta read Chad here. ICOS. Yeah. Sesame Street and Numismus are rated. Yes, you are correct. 15 years, 1 month and 25 days. Okay. Yeah, I hope it stays dry here too. Doesn't look like it though. Oh yeah, you're gonna get a few more cuts before you're done. I can't help it, guys. I spent 20 years in the military. Fuck is a word that I use as a noun, a pronoun, a verb, an adverb. It can be used. It's such a I don't know. You can use it anywhere. It's just I don't know. It's just that it's just what it is. What I am. I talk like that all the time. My kids were raised like that. Is there a spread eagle? Yeah, they're all spread eagle. All right, let's look up military valor here. 2018, that's a $20 coin. Yeah, 2018 $20 coin. So I think we're on $20 coins. Let's look 2018, 2015, 2017. We're getting there. We're getting there. $2017, $2018. That's 2017. Here we go. Yeah, and I'm missing 4 more of those. Right up there at the top. You see the one we got, this one right here. We're missing 4 other ones. The Sacrifice Medal, the Order of Military Merit, the Order of Canada, and the Cross of Valor, which would be kind of like our, I'm trying to think of the medal. Oh, shoot. I can't think of it right off the top of my head, but Can't think of it right off the top of my head. That's 4.9 fine. That's 31.83 or 1.02 grams. And it comes in a clamshell Black Beauty box, Black Beauty box, Beauty and a COA. No box with this one. No box. But I do have a COA. So I'm happy with the clamshell. Just that way. I'm happy with that. All right. Now, everything else up here is in a box. Should we start with the Oak Canada stuff? No, we'll continue on with the black boxes. This one says what it is on the... See, that's what I like about the boxes. It says what it is on the bottom. And the boxes stack easier also when you're putting them in a drawer or something. This is the 2018 Inukshuk. It's one that I got not too long ago, I think. Inukshuk. Oh, come on there, you. All right. It is a... only 5,000 mintage. So, not a bad coin. You want to bet that there are more than that? Let me see. 2018-20. Okay, so we're at 2018 already. $20 coin. Let's see. 2017, 2022. I do like those B coins. The Bejeweled Bug series. Let's see. That one's gold, though. That one's gold plated. That one gold plated? Yeah, that one's gold plated. Okay, hold up a second. I think I got a standalone here, too. Right up there at the top. Inukshuk. Does that look like this? Yeah, it does. So there you go. Let's read this one. What does it say? 495, 31.39 grams. So 1.01 troy ounces with reverse gold plating. So let's take the coin out of the box. So you do have gold plating there. That's the reverse. That's the obverse. You see any gold plating? I do. So maybe when it says reverse gold plating, it means that it's a reverse proof gold plating. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, AG. I plan on completing sets. I'm just showing you the sets that I have to complete. But this is a standalone. So this goes in the box up here with this other standalone. And that's what I'm kind of doing here is going through stuff. What do we got here? This is the Majestic Maple Leaves. And I'll bet you $20 this one's a series. Wow. That's pretty. That's a 2014 $20. What does this? It says 31.39 grams. So 4.9's fine. Let's see. $8,500. Well, let's look this one up too. Oh, got to turn it around so I can read. I don't read Arabic, so I have to turn it around to English. The damn Arabs up in Canada. 2014-20. 2014-20. Let's get this out of the way. Go back to 2014 because we are in $20 coins. 2016. A lot of $20 coins. 2014, 2015, 2014 to 2016. Here it is. Right up here at the top. Right up there at the top. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 14 common obverse, the 16 common obverse, and the 17 common obverse. So it's made in 14, 16, and 17. 1 in 16, 1 in 17, and 3 in 2014. Yeah, what does it say? 495, 3.39 grams. Silver content, 3.39 grams, 1.01 troy ounce. Bullshit, it's a little bit more than that, but maroon style, black flocked insert, encapsulated coin, COA. 2014 set, 3-hole wood case, black flocked insert. So that 2014 came in a set in a wood case. Well, I might have to find that too. But I don't mind if they're just in a black box like that. So, okay. That's another. Hold up. I'm missing something here. That was a Nick Shook, wasn't it? No, Majestic Maple Leaves. I put that one in the wrong box. All right, that one goes in this box. Sometimes it's hard to keep shit separated. You got to keep them separated. Yeah. All right, what is this box here? This was a Nook Shook, wasn't it? Yeah, this was a Nook Shook. Where'd he go? He's up here. Nope, that's alone. Where did the Nook Shook go? Right there. Oh, man. Got to keep them separated. All right, these guys are going to go last, so we're going to do these first. Okay, what do we got here? This is a Jade Polar Bear, I think. I thought I had 2 Jade coins, but it looks like I only have 1. This is the Jade Polar Bear. I thought I had 2 Jade coins, but it looks like I only got 1. I have to go through stuff to find it, and I got a lot of stuff to go through, so. Okay. That's only 8,500 too, I think. Yeah, that's only 8,500 too. But it is 4.9's fine. So we'll look her up. Ah, shit. And then I got it the wrong way around again. It's got Armenian on there, so I don't know what it is, but I don't read it. 2015-20. So we got to go back to 2015. That's right here. So we're 2014-2017. So let's just take a look. A little bit of look here. 2015. There's that beaver I want. Beaver at work. There it is. This looks like a standalone. Right down here. 31.39 grams, 1.01 troy ounce, 4.9 fine. With jade. You see that? With jade. Let me get that up there for you so you can see that. With jade. So that's a standalone. Oh, I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. I don't have as many sets to get as I thought. But you guys haven't seen near what I think I got for sets. We got this much in here, but we don't have a lot. This is the Forests of Canada, and this is the Boreal Balsam Poplar. I'll bet that's a series. Just how many different trees are there? The Boreal Poplar, 2015. What is it? Doesn't even say what it is, does it? Yeah, there it is. That's a $20. 25? Ooh, that might be a $25 coin. Hold up a second. Nope, $20. 2015, $20, huh? Okay. Yeah, there's another one. $8,500. This is a 965 though. That's pretty good. It is a 4/9 fine, 31.39. Okay, so a little over an ounce. But I kind of figured that this is a series. So 2015-20. We are right there. So 2015, 2015-20. Oh. Yeah, there it is right there. Right on the next page. Right up there at the top. So I'm missing 3 out of that series. I'm missing the Colombian yew tree, the Coast Shore pine, and the Carolinian tulip tree. Well, we did get the poplar. Nice. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so that's a set we got to finish. You know, and a lot of these sets are not hard to finish. It's just that you got to find them. It's just that you got to find them. And sometimes it's easier to find them in Canada than it is in the United States. But, ooh, that one's got Argentinian language. I can't make that out. Landscape Illusion Butterfly, 2016. There. All right, let's see what we got here. 5,500. Okay. And it is a $20 4/9 fine, 31.39 grams, so a little over an ounce. That Argentinian on the back. 2016 $20 coin. That one's pretty. Really pretty. That's really pretty. That reflection of the wing in the lake, yeah. 2016 $20. Let's look it up because we're right there. That's 2015. 2015, 2016. Come on, you, where you at? 2016. There's the grizzly bears. There's the weather phenomenon again. (2015 to 2020). Huh. Well, my guess is that might be a series, but it might not be. It might be a standalone. 2016, 2017. Wow. A lot of 2016 coins. Ah, man. Where are you at? Now I'm into 2017. I didn't see it. 2016, $20 coin, Landscape Illusion Butterfly. Ah, found it. Right up there at the top. Landscape Illusions. This is the butterfly out of that set. So I need the mountain goat, salmon, pronghorn antelope, and snowy owl to finish that set. And so it came out in 2016 and 22 of them in 2017. So, and that was a subscription. Huh? That was kind of cool. Even gives you the quantity sold. So, all right. So there's another one, another set that has to be completed. Now we're into the old Canada stuff. All right, you're gonna love this. Let's do this one first because that's a separate. Oh, the old Canada, Northern Lights. You want to bet that that ain't a series? All right, let's get that hand out of the way over there. And we'll go right down there. Okay, I'm reading chat. Just believe me, I'm reading chat. You guys can talk amongst yourselves, but I'm wondering if that's not also a glow-in-the-dark coin. But I don't know for sure if it is or not. Let's take a look at the... Hey, look, this one has English on it. It is, it'll tell you in the book too, but this is 40,000 minted here. So not as desirable, it doesn't look like. It's a $10 coin. It's a 15.87 grams, so it's a $0.50, half ounce. The reverse is engraved with the word Canada and the date 2014 and face value of $10. Yeah, I know that. You see all that shit. Don't tell me that. All right, $10 2014. $10. So we got to go to the $10 section. $10. 2014. Okay, let me see. There's 2014, I think. 2013 to 2019. No shit. Uh, 2014. It's not on this page. Come on, you. Where you at? Wow. There's a long set there. This is Old Canada set 2. Look at that. I have this one. The only colored one out of that whole set. But look at that set. I may have some of those in my other coins. I don't know. I think I have that buffalo or that bison. I may have that polar bear. I don't know. May have the Canada goose. I don't know that. The moose I think I got, but I don't know. I have to look. That's weird. Because I got a whole big box full of these. but it wouldn't be in this box. It should be in this box. The same box. It should be in the same box. So that's a set that needs to be completed. That one, I don't know if I'll ever get completed. Some of these other ones would be easy, but here's a 2013 polar bear. Now I wonder, because that's an O Canada also, but it's a different box. So that would be a series 2. This might be a series 1. 2013 $10 fine polar bear. Now hold up, this might be the same set here. $2013 $10. Nope. That's going to be set 1, I'm sure of it. I hate the COAs that do that. 40,000. Come on. There. And the coin is what? $4.9 fine, 15.87, so half an ounce. Okay. Okay, we got to look at that. 2013 $10. 2013, so we got to go back. O Canada set 1. Let's see. Yeah, I already had them marked in the book too. Right here. See, I already got a little check mark by him. And there's 1, 2, 7 in that, 8 in that set. 4.9 fine, 15.87. Okay. So some of these maybe I should put together in bags if I have that many of a particular set. Well, what I do is just mark them off in a book when I know it for a fact. And I actually have looked them up. What is this one? This is the Caribou from the 2013. Right here. That's this one on the bottom right here. So I don't know where the rest of them are at. But I've gone through them, it appears. Again, 40,000. But I think that's all I got in here today. I don't think I have any more in here today. There's the Caribou. Now, is that a woodland caribou or a grassland caribou? I don't know. All right, well. Okay, those two actually go together. And maybe I had them together in a bag. I think I did. Okay. We found what? 3 standalones out of that. That was good. 3 standalones out of that? That was really good. I'm not sure because I have the wolf and I have the wolf marked on this set also. So there's another one of these. Another one of these someplace, but I don't know where it's at. Do I have them in here? I don't have them in here. Where are they at? Oh, now I got to go through another box. God dog. Well, that'll be another stream, won't it? Yeah, well. All right. Yeah, see, I got bags that I put the sets that are together in there. If I have more than one. Just like that. And as I get more and more, I get bigger and bigger bags. Now I do have a couple of sets that, let me see, that's a set there. I'll put that over there. That's got to go out. Well, I don't know what I have here. So we got to look at these. This was the stuff that was in bags that didn't have boxes and stuff with it. Let's look here. Gotta bring it down here a little bit better. Over here. Yep, there we go. All right. This one, I have it marked on the outside what it is with a little piece of paper. This is the 2009, 2001 $5 colored autumn. That was a gift from someone to someone because they put the gift card in there. So I just kept that. Let's see if I can get that out of there. No COA, but they had this in there. Somebody from Benny G, Christmas, Nampa, something. 12/25/2001. So Christmas present to someone, but it got sold, and I picked it up somewhere. I think I looked this up, and it is the 2001 $5 colored autumn. Okay, so let's look at that. I am really wondering, 2001, what did I say? It's a $5? Yeah, $5. 1988 to 2001. Okay, I did look at this. Otherwise, let me see, 2001. That's 2004. There. And this is all the privies here. And I got to looking at those to see which ones I got. And I'm going to tell you what, I don't have near enough privies. $5. 2001. Bullion issue. Singles, marks. And I've got a lot of these privies, but I don't have many. As much as maybe Taragantu does. Yeah, I'll find my nose. Live coin question and answer. What is that? Let me click on that. Notify me. Okay. It's live coin question and answers. All right. I'll do a notify me on that. When is that coming on? 4 hours. All right. Good. 4 hours. See you, 949. Take it easy, buddy. All right, I got to look at this one. That's a 2000, 1999, 2001. And I don't know, there, got to be up there. Yeah, there it is. This is the, yeah, 2001 autumn. Right there at the top. That's the one I have. Look at how many are there. See, some 3 of them came out in, see, one 2001, 2002, 2003, and then 2004, 5, 6, and 7. So there are 8 7 of those bad boys, but 2 obverses, 2 different obverses. So that would be a really good set to finish up. But that's what this one is. No box, no nothing. It just has the clamshell and it goes in the bag. And then I have some just in capsules. Just in capsules. No clamshells, no nothing. This is a set here that's got to be gone through. All right, let's look here, see what we got. This is a Kraken. This is a 2 ounce, so I think, yep, a 2 ounce Kraken. And that's the Kraken design I want to put on that knife for Kraken. I know it's hard to see it because it's so shiny, but it's such a nice detail on that. It's a 2 ouncer though. Oh, I'm not too close to getting them all. No, nowhere close. Let me see. Let's look this up. It's a $10, 2020 $10. So back to the $10. You know, they do have $8 coins. I didn't know that, but they do have $8 coins. $10, 2020. Let's go 2020. There's 2026. 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, 20. There, that's a standalone also. Up there at the top, very top. 62.68 grams, 2 troy ounce. 4.9 fine. That's a standalone. So that'll go over there in the standalone box. But if you look, case of issues in a plastic tube. It came in a plastic tube. You read that up at the top there? Case of issue, plastic tubes. All right. Then this one I know is a series. I know this one. I got this from Joe Durbin. I know I did. That's the walleye. 2015, $20. Okay, let's go look at that. Okay, $20. 2015, that's 2012. I know that's a series. I just know it is. Gotta be a series. 2014, 2014, 2014. Come on. $14. I really do like some of these selectively gold-plated ones. They're really nice. There. Yeah, I know this is a series. Up at the top, I have this one, the walleye. So I'm missing a largemouth bass, northern pike, and a rainbow trout. I would like to finish this set right here. I would really like to finish that set. But you notice that they're all, let's see how they came. This is a series that goes with the series. But these were case of issue. Singly. Maroon clam style case, black flocked insert encapsulated coin, COA custom box. And then subscription, if you had a subscription to the mint, it was a 4-coin walnut wooden case, black floss insert, and encapsulated coins. So it had a wood case. That was nice. That was nice. If you read that. Walleye, I go fishing for walleye myself. All right. Trout, I just ate the other night, rainbows. And I'm not the biggest rainbow trout guy, but the way I made them was pretty good. Northern pike, I love northern pike. Anything from 20 to 30 inches, anything bigger than that, either mount it or put it back. Anything smaller than that's too many bones, throw it back. Northern pike is good if you learn how to take out the wide bones. Bass, anything over 12, 13 inches, bass is not that good at tasting. Anything from 8 to 12, 13 inches is good eating. Walleye is always good eating. I don't care how big it is. All right, this one's in a mint package yet. It hasn't been torn out. You notice that it does have the little knobbers you can tear out of there, but this is a selectively gold-plated one too. Only on one side though. So this is a 2014 $5 coin. So back to $5 coins. Oh, that's the $8. Here's the $5 coins. 5 and 10. Okay, selectively gold-plated. I think I have all of the, I know I have all of the Olympic coins. I have them all, and extras. And extras. What was that one again? The 2014 $5. Yeah, here we go. That's better. That's $4 coin. There's $5 coin. Those are all of the privies. I don't want those. Okay. That's 2007. 5, 8 to 10. There's 8 to 10. 11 to 13. 11 to 13. Yeah. And there's 13 to 15. So let's see if we can find one that's selectively gold plated. There's 2014 right there. It should be here someplace. Wow. I don't see that one. It looks like it's this one, the Birds of Prey series. Right up there at the top. You see that peregrine falcon? Right there. That's this one. But it doesn't say, I don't know. I got to look at that. Does it say selectively gold plated? There's 1 million of them sold. These are all 1 million sold. There are 2 peregrine falcons in 14. So one must be gold plated and one must not be. But it's 31.11 grams, so it's a troy ounce. 4.9's fine. But that's what it's got to be because it can't be any other coin. And that one by itself up there, because the rest of the set, that one by itself tells me that that one's probably the one that is selectively gold plated. So that's also goes in the set. the set pile over here. We got to put it back in its bag though. Come on. Oh, don't worry, guys. We only got 4 more to go out of this pile. Oh, I got more piles, believe me. Get as much air out as you can. Why? Because air is what screws them up. Okay, here we got one. What is this one? Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Come on. This is the, ooh, this is the holographic one here. See that? That's holographic. The sky up there. Yeah, that's a $20 coin. That's a 2017. Yeah, 2013. 2013 holographic. Okay, let's go to $20 coins. Real quick. $20 coins. There's $5. There's $10. There's $20 coins. What did I say this was? A 2013? Yes, sir. 2013. That would be right here someplace. 2013, 2015, 2013, 2013. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where are you at? $20 coin, 2013, 2015. Come on. Where are you at? That's 2014. We're over into 2014 now. I think it's this one right up here at the top. That's this one. The first one. Right there with the guy sitting on the ground. Or rabbit or whatever the hell that is. It's supposed to be this one. It's a rabbit sitting there with the great hair. Yeah, that's that one. So that's a set too. 49 fine. 2013, 2014 is 30.4 grams. And then the 2015, because that's 13, 14, 15, so it's 3 years of issue. The 2015 is 31.39 grams. So 0.98 troy ounces and 1 troy ounce. A little over. But that's that one. So that's a set. That's a set that needs to get finished. Let's do the other coins here first. Here's a hummingbird. This one distracts me. It's pretty. It's a 2022 $5, but that's selectively gold plated on the front, on the obverse, and then on the reverse, it's painted like hell. So it's a 2022 $5. That's a weird one. A 2022 $5. So let's go here. Oh, that's we're in the $8. So go back to the 5. 2022. That's $8. $5 and $10. Montreal Summer Games. I've got all of them. I know I do. Okay, $5. 2022 right here. Should be here someplace. Oh, man. And then we get back into 2020 Birthstone series. See, then we're back to 2018, 2016. 2022. This is an odd one. It really is an odd one. And I don't even see it in this book. So somebody's going to have to tell me about, somebody's going to have to look this one up for me. I'm going to have to look it up. But that's gold plated. And that's a hummingbird right there. And I don't see it in this book anywhere. I don't see it in this book anywhere. Nope, I don't see it. It's not in this book. So I don't know what this one is. And I don't even know what the mint mark is on it. Fucking eels. It's a 1 ounce coin. It says 999 fine silver on it under that paint. Queen Elizabeth II, 2022, $5. Susanna Blunt, SB, her initials are on there. But I don't see a mint mark anywhere. I don't see a mint mark anywhere. I really don't. It could be under that paint and I can't see it, but I can read everything else under the paint. Right there, 4.9 fine, 1 ounce. Argent, pure, $5, fine silver, 4.9 fine, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't see a mint mark anywhere. So I'm going to test this one and see if it's actual silver or not. But I'm thinking it is. And then here's another one that's gold-plated. Selectively gold-plated. This one's a little bit easier to see. The 2014, 1 ounce. I know I found this one, $20 coin. So let's go to $20 coins. There we go. What did I say this one was? 20. Damn, dropping shit on the floor. What did I say it was? That's why they're in capsules. 2014. 2016. 2016, 2016, 2016's got a lot of coins. Come on, you son of a bitch. 2015 doesn't have a lot. That would be the one to try and get them all for a year. 2015. There. Part of this series right here. I have that one right there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to get out of that set. That are the 7 sacred teachings. I would like to complete that set also. It's 31.83 or 1.02 grams or ounces and maroon style case and with a COA. And I don't have any of that with this coin. But one of the 7 sacred teachings, I would like to complete that set. I'd like to have the COAs, but I don't really need them. And then the last one I got is this one. And this is from the set Canoes Across Canada, I think. I have one extra. I think this is the extra. It actually comes in the mint packaging, the way it was sold. We can take it out of there, but there's what it looks like on the backside. One of the Canoes Across Canada series. And be upside down, wouldn't it? Always. See, it's got a mirror on the lake, and it's really hard to see which side is up and which side is down. That's a $20 coin, but it's only about the size of a quarter. We'll look at it here. $20. Let me see. What is the year on this thing? So hard to see. And we can tell by the... Nope. Can't tell by that. So take it out, take a look at it. 2011. A 2011 $20 coin. Let's look at that. Because we're right here at $20. So let's go back to 2011. Okay, there's 2010. Right here. You see it up there at the top? Right there. It's the canoe. And what is that set? Maple Leaves, Canoe, Polar Bear, Farewell to Penny, in 2012, the Farewell to Penny, and the Magical Reindeer. And then in 2011, 2015. In 2012, they did a different outburst, different queen picture. And then 2013, look at that. See, look at all of those coins in that set. Now let's look up at the top and see what they are. 4/9 fine, 7.96 grams, or quarter of an ounce. Vinyl pouch, encapsulated coin. Colored folder. In 2011, the Maple Leaves is a vinyl pouch, which is exactly what I got. That set will never be complete. I might be able to complete that line. Might be able to complete that line up because there's only 4 that I'm missing there. But the rest of these, holy shit. That'd be something. Okay, so that goes in the set. Goes in the box with the sets. There you go, man. This is the one that's haunting me right here. This is the one that's haunting me. That hummingbird. And you can see over here by my finger, it does say 4/9 fine right underneath that line, 9949s. And then it'll say pure whatever down at the bottom, silver 1 ounce, up along this side over here from wingtip down. You can see under the pate. And you can just about see it there. Down at the bottom. It's really hard to see, but you can see it. That's the one that gets me right there because I can't find it in the book and I can't see a mint mark on it or anything. So, I have more coins that need to be separated into singles and sets and whatever. And there are some sets that I would like to finish. I mean, I would like to finish all of my sets, but I don't know, man. If you're a Canadian collector, you need that book. That's for damn sure. And then because I collect old Canadian stuff, especially the old pennies and old nickels, dimes, this book is really good too. That's got all your old stuff in it. That's got all my old nickels and pennies and stuff in. So, all right. And then my other little announcement was my friend. Well, he's not a friend. He's an old guy, older than me, about 18 years older than me. He has that bunch of silver for sale. It didn't come out of the mint. It was a custom. Who did it? Somebody had to do it. I would like to know who that are. Well, see, JJ, it's painted, but it's painted in such a beautiful way that look at the gold gilding, all right there, and the gold gilding extends all the way around on the reeded edge. But look on the painted side. Do you see the gold all the way around? How well they did that? Come on, quit being a dick. It wants to focus on that shit up above. See if I can get it to do it over here. It wants to focus in the background stuff. You see how well that's painted? How well that golden gilding is? It looks like they gilded the whole coin and then put a sticker on it, but it's not. It's painted. They did an excellent job. They did an excellent job. Well, I'm sure it's a maple leaf underneath. Let me look. It's really hard to see. I should be able to see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is a maple leaf underneath. You are correct. You are correct. So I know it's a silver, and just to be sure, come here, you. Just to be sure, we'll take out the Sigma. And I'm sure it is, but you won't be able to see the. Just about there. Anyway, let's go to silver. I gotta have metal. I gotta have. I don't know if it has a maple leaf on here or not. Nope. Pure silver. It's supposed to be pure. That's what it says. Yeah, it's silver. You see that arrow? You can see the arrow. That's right in the green. So, yeah. All right. It is a maple leaf, and you are probably right. It is probably custom. You are correct. It is like buying art, but I looked at that and I thought, you know what? That is pretty. Whoever did that did a really good job. So yeah, let's just buy that. Okay, so that's a standalone, and that doesn't go in the set. But that was one that really bothered me for a long time. I'll put a note on that says custom. And then I got this, the Colorful Songbirds of Canada, that Taragonsu has got me the one that I'm missing, the Blue Jay. I found it on eBay, but he found one cheaper in Canada, so that works better that way. And then I just trade him silver for it or pay him. It doesn't matter one way or the other. If I got extra silver that I'm putting up, that I got put away, sure. I just bought, what did I buy from him? A bunch of dimes, 67 dimes. So half or 50%, half or 80%, he says. You don't know which half is which unless you test them, I guess. and that will test down to 80%. So I can test for all 90s or all 80s, and then anything that goes in the yellow after that is probably a 50%. Now I don't know if that's true or not. Is it the 67 dimes and quarters were all just willy nilly? 50% of them were 50%, and 50% of them were half or 80%, half or 50, half or 80. I don't know. I thought they were all 80, but yeah, it's a really, really good job, Tarragon. So and that's what got me when I bought it, was it was such a good job that I thought maybe the Mint did that. But now that you say that, that makes sense. Now that you say that, that makes sense. I don't know about a Halo ASC. I'm not into gaming or anything like that, but wildlife, yes, I like that. If it's painted and it's really good, I can do that. I can do that. I have a bunch of ASEs from 1999 and 2000 that were the red, white, and blue. The Liberty Lady was painted red, white, and blue on one side, just on that side, both years. And then one year, I think it was 2021, they did it again, but they painted both sides. That's what I'm buying from Fervid. I'm buying them at 65%. So whatever. I don't know if you can test them with an XRF and be sure. Oh, Dale, if somebody went through the trouble of painting those and they did such a good job. Now, granted, they're done by machine, granted, but that's such a good job. I had to paint that, or I had to buy that. I will. Now you're not talking about a $5 if you buy something and bid on something. You're just talking about a straight $5 donation, right, Pedro? And that's what I thought, Tarragon. So if I can buy him at 65%, sure, why not? I understand that Furman wants to get rid of him because he doesn't have the space that I have to store shit. So yeah, I'll trade him 3 9's fine bullion stuff for 65% stuff. You know, not on a 1-to-1, but uh, it's just like we're trading spaces to store stuff. That's all it is, basically. I thought so, separate from the auctions. Okay, that's not a big deal. I guess it depends on how much money I spend on the auctions. Because I plan on spending a little. We'll see. There are a couple things I would really like to get. I want that WWP pour by Angry. I didn't get the prototype last year. I think I got number 1, but I like the protos better. Number 1's good. I'll take it. But I think I took them out. Yeah, I think I took them outside. I had them pours in here from Angry, and I got WWP pour. I got 2 of them or 3 of them now. I got chips from 2022, 24, 25, 26. I think I'm missing a 2023 poker chip, but I have to look up here. Hold up a second. They're back here. Oh, man. I got to get up and move. WWP poker chips. Huh. Must be on this tower then. Or maybe it's a challenge coin I'm missing. I don't know. We'll have to check here. Oh, look who's on top. Look who's on top. Look at her. Oh, upside down, of course. Why she did that, I don't know. Scorpion Metals and Hood Billy Creations created $1 million Meg coin. And this is copper. This is a copper coin. I won that in a race. Okay, poker chips. Right here. I have the 2024 had 2 of them from Veterans Day and Memorial Day. 2025 had Veterans Day and Memorial Day. I got those 4 right there. And then, let's see. Well, those are regular chips. And these are the WWP Challenge coins. I got it. What is that one? That's 2022. Uh-oh. And that's 24, 25, 26. And I don't have a 23 challenge coin. I don't know why. I got my poker chips from 24 and 25, both of them. I don't have any from 23 or 22. I think 22 is when I started going to the WWP auctions with this bunch of yahoos. But yeah, so I got their challenge coins here, and I don't have a 23 challenge coin. And I got the poker chips here, the 24s, 25s. And I'll get this year's too, 26s, but and then I'll have to move some of these chips over to another tower, but this one eventually will all be WWP stuff. Eventually. With $1 million Meg at the top. All right, let's put this bad boy away. It's getting to the point where I couldn't keep all of these things on the table anymore. Because I got 3 towers, and 2 of them are full, and the other one's about full. And if I get any more chips than that, or challenge coins, then I'll have to talk to Adam J again and get another tower from him. If you guys want chip towers like that, you see those chip towers up there? Oh, back my head up. I got purple one over here, purple one, a red one, and a green one. And I had one other one that was tricolored. It was kind of ugly. I didn't really want a tricolored one. So I sent that to Jenna. So Jenna and David have that out there at their place in New York, I believe. In New York, I believe. Okay. Then the only other thing is My friend, 88-year-old here in town, has been collecting silver since he was a kid. Got those 4 bags of $1,000 face of 90%, and he says a couple of 100 ounce bars. Got to be 100 ounce bars. Can't be 1,000 ounce bars. 1,000 ounces. You know how big that'd be? It could be. He might have known him. He certainly might have. I thought he said 1,000, but maybe he said 100. I was talking to him last night, and I was tired. So, but we're going to go up to the LCS, and we're going to see what the LCS up in Rochester wants to do. But I told him he would probably make more money just separating it out into dollar packages, dollar face package, or five face packages, and selling them like that on eBay or something. But he doesn't want to do that. He's 88 years old. He's not going to get on eBay and sell. And then he's got to package everything up and mail it, and he's not going to do that. He just wants to sell the whole kit and caboodle all at one time, or per bag or whatever. If I had the money, I'd buy it. I don't have the money. So, you know what $100 face value is? Good Lord. I think he said $1,000 face value bags. So, and 4 of those, holy shit. Well, back in the day, that would only been $4,000. That would have been a lot of money. But what is that today? Good Lord. Yeah, if you donate to Wounded Warrior Project every year, they will send you a challenge coin right from WWP. Because I just got mine in the mail like a week ago, the 2026. And the poker chips are something else. You have to win them, get them gifted to you. I don't think you can buy them, but yeah, and a golf bunch too. And some packages have them in, and that's just the way I got them. I got one or two from MLZB. Oh, I got a WWP one from him, and I got Shift Kickers poker chip from him. She was a good shit. Anyway, hey, Nick's here. Hey, buddy, you missed all of those Canadian coins that I went through. I went through a bunch of them. I've been on the air for 2.5 hours now. So, and that's not near just a fraction of what I got. Just a fraction. And I know they're Rick B, Nick, geez, who else is up in Canada? I wrote some of you guys down. Where are you at here? Shit. Under here. I gotta find my notes. Let's see. Rick B's in Canada. Nick Molner's in Canada. Block is in Canada. Tara Gonsu's in Canada. Fervid Fines is in Canada. And there was one other guy I forgot. Silver. Freaking awesome. You want to buy it? How about $1,000 face value bag of 90% silver, of constitutional silver? Everything 63 and older. Yeah, I know she was a good shit, man. Sorry I got to know her so late, but yeah, she was a good shit. I had made plans to go up and see her, but she was too sick at the time. But she did send me a picture. She texted me a picture of her motorcycle, so I thought that was nice of her. Martin's treasure hunting. Ooh. I don't know. Let's see. Martin treasure hunting. Who else is in Canada? I thought Stan, not Stan, but there was another Cadwell hunter. Yeah, I should have remembered that. I gotta send Furbert some money or send him some silver, one or the other. I think I'm sending him silver. Emmanuel's workbench. Now, see, that's one I have not gone to. Okay. Yeah, that's one I hadn't gone to, Targonsu. So I have to look him up and see. What is oh, that was way the hell back up there. Oh, there it is, right there. Acting tips. Okay, I got that. Never mind. All right. Let's go all the way back down there again. All right. Break time is over. Back to making the donuts. Okay. Thanks for hosting. Thank you. You're wonderful. No, not wonderful, but you're welcome. I am going to do some more of this stuff. Coin Op is live. Yep. All right. See you, Lisa. I am about out too. You're in Mexico. What the hell are you doing in Mexico, dude? Stay the fuck out of that country. That should be part of the United States anyway. I think it will be eventually, but Thousand Bomb Bar video. Let's see what that is. All right, there, and we'll go back to that when I'm done here. I think that's it, guys. I think that's about it. Um, well, I'll bring some more stuff up here one of these days because I got to bring it from one location to another to do this. So, kind of hard carrying 50-pound boxes of coins up. So, okay, that's it. I think that's it, man. It's Texas, but it may as well be. No, Mexico should be part of the United States in all actuality. It's just then the southern border would be real easy to defend because it'd be a narrow strip of land by Panama. So, yeah. Anyway, a shroomy video. Yeah. A shroomy video, huh? Okay. A 1,000 ounce bar video. Let's see that. What is that? Yeah, I got that. I got that saved already. All right, that's it, guys. I think we're out. Peace out, man. We'll see everybody. Boom. And away we go.